Everywhere we turn, the headlines are heartbreaking. Violence, anger, loss. It feels like the world is unraveling. But history tells us something else. We've been here before, and still light breaks through. Today, I want to slow down and remind you of something we all forget when life feels this heavy. Hope. This is really difficult because I could lose listeners over this in my belief, my faith, but that's kind of the point of this. We all do not have to believe and think the same. We are all different. Look in the mirror, look at your best friend, look at the stranger, look at your neighbor. We all look different, we all act different, we all are different. A long time ago, I remember in school learning that we were called the melting pot. Just a mix and match of different personalities, different looks, different people, different perspectives. God, or whoever you believe in, created us to be different. The world would be boring and terrible if we were all exactly the same. Think about the music that you listen to, the different genres. There's pop, hip hop, rap, soul, blues, classical, contemporary. There's all different kinds for all different people. There's books, there's TV shows, food, you name it. It's all different because we are all different. And at some point in time, violence won over, and people decided that if someone was different from them, their life had no purpose and they would be better off dead. I don't understand it, but I don't need to. I need to realize that I play a part in it, even if it's just me, just Dawn. I do play a part. The way that I treat the people in my life, then they turn around and treat people in their lives, and it goes and it goes and it goes. Do you guys remember the Coke commercial? I want to say it came out around Christmas time, but maybe not. And it was years ago. But it's like a guy walking down the street with a leather jacket, and he does a good deed, and then the person that he did the good deed for turns around and does, on and on. And there was even a commercial when I was a kid. I'd like to teach the world to sing. But they were talking about how they'd like to teach the world to love. And then people were holding hands. Gosh, you guys, this just makes me so sad. People are going in and shooting children in schools where they're supposed to be safe. I have grandkids. I have children who are now having children. And they are frightened about raising kids in this kind of environment. And I understand it. Let me get myself together here. I understand it. But I also know that we have been through a lot as a country. We have been through world wars, civil wars, 9/11, terrible, unfathomable things that we have experienced as a country. And we have persevered. Maybe we didn't come back any better, but we came back. And now it's all a choice. You have a choice on what you can do to impact your family, your friend group, your environment, not by preaching or telling people how they should think, but by showing people how to be a good person. A good person does not pick up a gun and go and kill people. A good person does not hate another group of people for their beliefs. We all need to realize we all think different. And that's okay. You can turn away from someone who is spewing hate. You can turn away from someone who doesn't think like you. That's okay to do. You don't have to stand and argue or get behind a computer and type out terrible, horrible things to say to someone because they think different. How do you know that what you're thinking is right? How do you know that what you're thinking is just or fair or the way that people should think? I think there was a quote about insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and getting the same result. I don't know if that's even a true quote. I think they said Einstein said it. But to me, insanity is trying to make people think like you, act like you, be like you. It's never going to happen. And the frustration in trying to make it happen, to me, is insanity. You are driving yourself crazy. This is just my little opinion. And in light of all the events that have taken place, I just felt compelled to cancel my Slow Down Sundays episode that I had scheduled so that I could say all this. And you don't have to listen. If you're still here, thank you for being here. I just needed to vent, I guess. I've had some coffee and I'm just like everybody else scrolling. And I just cannot even wrap my head around how scary things are right now. They are. They're scary. So my word for the day is hope. I want us all to get to a place where we have hope that things will turn around, and hopefully soon. Viktor Frankl wrote a book when he was living in quarantine during the Holocaust. And he said, when we are no longer able to change a situation, we are challenged to change ourselves. His hope wasn't naive. It was born in the darkest of places. Hope is stronger than hate. Today, please choose faith over fear. Choose light over darkness, and remember your hope matters because it might spark someone else's too.